Hi, my name is Paul and I like to go places. And in today's video, the place we're going is bankruptcy because I just bought a Jeep. Yep. Alright, so we got a little bit of mud, nothing that's really that concerning. On the way up this road, I've just been doing it in 2 high, so I think what I'm going to do is just basically put it into 4 high anyway. Which is that. And alright, let's go for it. Yeah, easy stuff. I think I basically just needed the clearance, most importantly, to get places like this. And I actually can't remember what's up here. Oh, I think this does continue on for a while. Oh, God. This is pretty rough. Still in first gear. Don't really need the low gear yet, I don't think, because yeah, this is fine. Oh man. Yeah, if you ever buy a Jeep thinking it's going to be a comfortable ride, nope, you're wrong. Also, don't buy a Jeep if you think it's going to be fast, because you would also be wrong. You might not be able to see it because the GoPro has stabilization, but yeah, this is just a, it's fun, but it's like, I'm being thrown around in my seat here right now. Alright, well this goes on for a little ways, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna find out if there's anything interesting at the end of this. Alright, let's see if I can record this one part because it's really fun. Alright, this is nice and rough. Whoa. Sliding all over the place. Oh, trees in the way. Wow. This thing fits down here very nicely, I must say. There we go. So here's a problem I didn't really count on happening. There is a stick wedged up into my suspension there, and I can hear it dragging as I'm driving. Interesting. Just so happens I was at Home Depot last night, and I bought this. A folding saw for getting small trees out of my path. I think I might use that to get a cut, not too close to the tire, but cut that in half so that I could actually pull that stick out, because yeah, hell, I don't know what happened. I must have just ran over it in a bad way somewhere up there, and I could hear it dragging along the ground. So yeah, interesting. Okay, it was actually worse than I thought. I couldn't see the rest of it, but this was like wrapped all the way around the inside of the wheel, kind of like between the wheel and the rest of the suspension there. So I had to cut multiple times, and like, yeah, I think it was a total of like 3 cuts or something. I don't know, I can't do math. So yeah, if you're doing wheeling alone like I am, bring a saw. I'm really glad I impulse bought that, because without that, I would just be like sitting here trying to like pull it out by hand or something. And yeah, now that I see just how much of that was actually jammed in there, that would have been very difficult. So yeah. So I'm just doing some more off-roading here off of the Sunset Main Road that I featured in some of my other videos. So this is some small little, I don't know if this is actually like a active logging road or something, but yeah, it's pretty small. I mean, there's more than enough room to fit a truck through here, but yeah, just trying to continue down here and see where it goes. Nice and muddy in a few spots, so I'm keeping it in the 2-wheel drive at the moment, because so far all I've really needed is that extra clearance, and I need to remind myself that I'm no longer driving a passenger car, and it's I'm not just going to bottom out on everything that I come across. Like, what I just drove over probably would have destroyed my car, but you know, it's like, okay, yeah, you're driving a Jeep now. So yeah, anyway, I think I'm just going to spend a couple more hours just seeing what else is around here, and oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. If I come across anything interesting, I will be sure to record it. Alright, well, I'm not sure if that was even a road or what it was, but I think it's ended. And I've essentially just been driving into the forest. So I don't think there's anything out here. Yep. Well, I mean, this would actually be a pretty nice place to camp, I guess. I mean, if you just want some peace and quiet, because there's nothing around. So, I mean, that's essentially why I bought this, with the purpose of having the rooftop tent, so that I could, you know, off-road to places like this and just do whatever I want, you know, have a campfire and enjoy the peace and quiet of nature. So yeah, anyway, I'm starting to lose the sun, so I think I'll probably head back home now. Okay, so I think that's going to wrap up this video, and I must say that I am very glad that I purchased this vehicle. I was a little hesitant because this will actually become my daily driver, although I don't actually do a whole lot of driving on a regular basis aside from, you know, shopping trips and stuff like that. On the highway, this is it's not fast. You're basically just going to be in the slow lane the entire way. So, yeah, I do wish it had a little bit more horsepower in that regard, but I don't really care. I mean, this is perfect for its intended purpose. So, yeah, if you're looking for something that also goes highway speeds, then maybe you should look for a more modern vehicle. But yeah, if you're just looking for some off-road fun, Jeep TJ is definitely definitely a wise choice, I think, because having lots of fun here. So yeah. Anyway, I need to get back home now. So thank you for watching.